Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 60-Minute Match.
Hello. Welcome to the show. It is the 2nd of January, February, March, April. Ooh, we missed April Fools by one day.
No, we did.
Yes.
Apparently that's not a thing anymore from what I've been hearing around town.
Maybe that was the April Fools that they fooled you into it not being a thing.
Get that?
High IQ. Welcome. It is, yes, I've done the date and I'm with my co-host, Mr. LBC. How are you, sir?
Cheers, I am well. How are you?
Yes, good. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Oh, cheers to you.
Evening, Solo, over there in Papua New Guinea land.
Yes, welcome. Our trusty moderator. How are you, sir? Good, I hope. That's great to hear. What are you drinking there, Mr. LBC?
Well, you'll probably be proud of me, but I've managed to stretch a keg out to over a week. I'm on the second keg and just part way through it. But this is my Beam Reach. I've been drinking for a few weeks now.
Well
cut back on my beer.
Well done on the two-week anniversary of that keg.
I know, it's pretty sad. Well, not sad, it's good, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I kegged a beer yesterday, which is my captain's choice.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still 2 kegs there waiting to drink, and I've also got my Hefeweizen, which I've just started cold crashing.
Ooh.
Which is the one I put down not last week, the week before. So can't wait to try that one actually, because it's something different.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it.
Something
different is always interesting.
So what are we drinking? What are you drinking, I should say?
Well, I finally got my Tropocalypse in the keg. Oh, I always do that. I reset the wrong one. There we go. Here we go. Yes, finally got this in the keg. So this is day 2 of sampling. Not a lot of head retention.
Oh, that's right, because we were waiting to see the end result, weren't we?
Yes.
You're about to fill us in on that.
Yes. So I'll just play a little something while I talk about it.
You got background music.
Oh yeah. There we go. So this is it here. You probably see it better on the screen. Didn't come out as orange as I thought. It still kept its pale.
A lot lighter.
Its pale tape color. And the head retention, yeah, that head disappears very quick. But that's nothing. 200 grams of Carafoam or Carapils. What, Sol?
And the taste test. The smell and the taste.
It is absolutely a fruit juice bomb. Because of the amount of hops that go into it. For the aroma anyway. Flavor. Oh, mouthfeel's good. The mouthfeel, it's not too heavy. It's kind of like it's like a hazy we'd normally have, but it does feel a tad watered down. So it could pass as a session beer. I think you could have a few of these and still want dinner. What was I going to say? Oh, because it's a 30-minute boil and the hops, it's only 12 grams of hops that go in at the start of the 30-minute boil. So very little bitterness. Like it came out dry and no bitterness. So very
Bring your recipe up so we can go over the recipe again.
Very, very drinkable beer. So, what do you want to see? You want to see what's in it?
Oh, probably just the dry hops. Where you getting up to?
Now, I'm
when
going
you're
to
talking?
try and do this without scrolling up and down and making everyone seasick. Oh, so malts. Yeah, the extra pale malt Barrett Burston, the Gladfield rolled oats, and the golden naked oats. So that, again, that I forget what I was making. It might have been the Miami Weiss, where the boil, because of the grains in it, it gets real foamy at the top. So you actually have to agitate the shit out of it, so it doesn't boil. So it doesn't boil over. Yes, we do got to keep in track with your mouth-watering beverages. Thank you, Solo. Good luck at the markets too, my guy.
Mate, good luck at the
markets. So yeah, 12 grams of the Columbus Tomahawk Zeus at the 30-minute boil, and it's only a 30-minute boil. Then the Nectaron, and Superdelic at the 20-minute hop stand. So not a lot of bitterness from that.
No.
And then 150 grams of a mixed bag of hops, for some fruity hops, for 2 days. So yeah. Yep, that was that one. Oh, the yeast too.
Sorry, keep going.
The yeast, the Pomona. That's something I should have brought up, because I wanted to have a closer look at what's inside of that. The flavor profile. 1 second. Let me do this up here.
What was the ABV while you're looking at it? Oh, 5.3.
If everything went to plan, because I was a bit short on the post-boil gravity.
Yeah.
And final gravity was on point. So yeah, a little lower than expected, but that's still enough alcohol to get you going.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was interested in looking at. Okay.
Mona.
I was trying to see if there was anything in there of zesty, because I was getting some zesty notes, but it's not saying anything about zesty. It's saying all tropical. There's citrus. Maybe the citrus is hitting my tongue wrong. It was a little zesty than citrusy, like it's a sour tang, not a sweet tang. That makes sense.
Is that what you're like referring to as zesty? Is it the tang?
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, it's the first time I've used this yeast, so it might just be what the flavor profile it gives. But I wasn't expecting that little flavor profile when I was drinking it.
It's all tropical fruit, really, isn't it? Excuse me.
Yeah. But I'll try and save you a glass for when you come and visit next.
Yeah, I think that's in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, it is tasty. I mean, you might not get your lips around this one. It might be all said and done. Yeah.
Pomona looks all right.
So apart from that, I've only got 2 all grain recipe kits left in my catalog. So I've got this one to go next, the Wheat It, which is a very basic recipe.
We did.
Simple grain bill. Where are you? Let's just look at it in here. Takes a while to load this one. I'm all right. Here we
So
go.
you putting this one down this weekend?
No, it probably won't happen this weekend. Or it may. I'm not quite sure. I have to check the roster for the weekend. Not my work roster, my kids roster. Things they want to do. Yes, we're very familiar. Pale malt, 2 kilos. Wheat malt, 2 kilos. Great. 100 grams of rice hulls. I can finally open one of those many bags I have.
Oh, yeah, I had to use some rice hulls when I did my Hefeweizen.
Do you want some? I've got bags of them.
Yeah, well, I bought a 4 kilo bag about a year and a half ago.
Oh,
and
4 kilos. All right.
I probably used kilo.
Yeah, they take up a lot of real estate too. Hops, simple and familiar. SARS.
No, so she's not very hoppy.
Well, 25 grams at the 60 minutes. Oh, so it's probably going to be more bitter than hoppy. There's no dry hops.
Oh, is that it?
That's it. And the Lallemand Wit Belgian, which I've never had. So another yeast to experiment with.
And what's the expected ABV?
Right. Going up.
That's probably up the top.
4.5.
Interesting. I used 4.6 kilos of green, and at this point in time, it's going to come out around 2.9. When I did my Hefeweizen,
Yeah.
you've used 4 kilos of green, and you're expecting 4.5.
Yes.
Mm.
If I convert those sugars correctly.
Well, I just get surprised with mine.
I just giving myself a clap for my beer talk, my tropocalypse, before we get all depressed about the result you got off yours.
I haven't got an end result yet, but just talking to the boys at the brew shop, yeah, they can't work out why it's so low. Anyway, that's enough of my troubles. I'm not going to whinge about it. It is what it is.
So they had no idea, did they? They didn't?
Nope. Everything. I did everything exactly the same as I normally do and exactly as we suggested for the recipe. Just did not convert those sugars.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess what? It's time to watch boat fails, except it's not boat fails. It's, I realize sourcing a boat fail, I see these boats fail and I don't actually know what type of boats they are. And I thought I'd test myself. Maybe if we can watch a few clips, you might be able to help school me and we can figure out what type of boats are on the water. So I'll start with the first one. Can you see that all right?
Yeah.
All right. And if we just look closely,
It's a cat.
do you need me to slow down? I can pause it.
It's a cat with lots of flotation.
Oh, is that a special model? Is it? Let's watch it again.
Yeah, it's got added flotation device.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a smooth ride.
I think they got too much flotation in the front. They probably need a bit more in the back.
Yeah, I mean, it is sitting pretty high up out the water. I've got another one.
It's got 2 hulls, so yeah.
2 holes. Yeah, is that what keeps it up. All right. So that's a 2-hole boat. Okay. I mean, that's what they say. 2 holes are better than 1.
Oh, we done it tonight.
So, okay, you've identified that boat. Let's see if you can help me with this one. It doesn't look as much flotation in it.
No, it's got a bit of weight in the arse end though.
Yeah, it does look like a wide berth at the back.
Yeah, it's a nice runabout. Doesn't have a canopy.
No
Not sure of the
canopy.
brand, but
Yeah, and it looks
Yeah.
like there's plenty of traction for fishing off the side there.
yeah,
So a
it's
good
got-
fishing
got a-
boat.
Got a good hull shape.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I do like the lack of canopy though. It gives you more freedom to move around.
I don't know. I like the idea of a canopy just for when it's stinking hot.
That's when you just jump in the water. Yeah,
True.
all right. So do you know what type of boat that is?
No, I would just class it as a runabout with a centre console
Very white too. Very
and
white.
a nice hull shape.
Okay, that was that one. Let's see. I've got a couple more if you're interested.
Yeah, yep.
Now this one, for the amount of waves here, this one looks like it should be a little bit bigger for this type of water.
Like somebody's
I
tent.
mean, yeah, the front looks like it can handle it. The back's a little out of the back there.
It's got plenty of flotation as well because it's
Yeah, but-
inflatable.
Yeah, more flotation at the front. I'd say if they evened it out at the back, it would be a smoother ride.
And being rigid, it cuts through the water a lot better because it's got a nice V.
Very nice V. All right. So that's just a rubber ducky. Is that what you'd call that?
Well, no, a rubber ducky in a technical term is got wheels and floats,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
it's an inflatable boat, tender, runabout with a rigid bottom. So you can see at the bottom, it's rigid. So they
Oh,
call
yeah.
that a rigid.
The bottom did look very rigid.
Mm.
Yeah. This one's a
This
little
is
bit.
my kind of boat.
Is it? Okay. Well, it does look a little bit bigger. So let's make sure we don't blow our ears off the headphone users.
See how steady it is?
It's just cruising through that water.
It's not bumping up and down like some of them when they come out of them swells.
No, no. I mean, there's a few waves, bumpy waves there. But that is a nice boat.
It's got a slippery hull. That's the best thing. Cutting through them waves. You want a nice slippery hull.
Yeah, you would. Slipperier the better, some say. Yeah. All right, last one. You really helped me with these boats too, because before this I had no idea.
Oh, it's my pleasure, mate.
Yeah, the last one. This one looks closer to the type of boat we had. Maybe it's a bit.
Yeah, it looks a bit used. Probably a real regular model.
Yeah, needs a scrub. Looks like it's got some fake disc or some discoloring at the bottom there.
Once again, the weight
Yeah, these boats are crazy coming through this area. But yeah, some more flotation. I think that would have just skimmed over the tops.
yeah, it's like a little bit unbalanced, but
Yeah.
yeah, when you look closely, you know, it looks fairly balanced.
Yeah. A bit more weight towards the front would have been
Yeah,
nicer on that one.
yeah, a little bit more front heavy with a bit.
Yeah. All right. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you. Because I was looking
That's
at
what I'm
boats
here
and
for.
Just looking at boats. Oh man, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. But I do appreciate the help. And you know what? All that boat talk has made me thirsty for... I didn't even have it prepared. Let's try that again.
Wheel of
Thirsty
fortune
for...
/ beer.
Oh, stop. The wheel of beer. Did I write Wheel of Fortune and you crossed out fortune and wrote beer? Did you do
No, I
that?
wrote the whole
Oh.
lot and crossed out fortune. That was just my little joke.
Oh, okay.
Wheel of beer.
Well, I'm definitely...
I'm going to finish this one, but we'll go and pick it.
We don't... Yeah, okay. We don't have to rush, but what we can do, we can pick it and bring up some information and then grab it.
Oh, yeah.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I better... Here we go. What's it going to be?
Betty Ray's.
Betty Ray's.
Okay. And shall we take the opportunity to grab this beer and have a short pit stop?
A pit stop. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. We'll be right back. You heard what the man said. We'll be right back after this short pit stop.
Sorry about that. I had a mean look to start with.
Oh, did you? It is. I think it's winning for best can design so far. I don't mind this can. It's very bespoke.
Well, it's only 4% too.
Yeah.
Are we back live yet?
Yes, we certainly are. And I could not find anything on
Betty Ray's.
yeah. I mean, it's at Dan's. We can have a look at Dan's.
Oh, mic check.
Can't hear it. Your microphone caps it out. Here, let's have a real listen.
I can hear yours.
That pops nicely, actually. Oh, smells good. I want to know what hops they use. So I've seen a lot about by Green Beacon. So must be
Green Beacon.
It's a collab. Okay. All right, let's see what we can find on the webs.
Really.
It's pretty bright.
Right, are you going to put it up on the screen what you find?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Oh, so you're still looking? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's only got the Dan's.
Yeah, there we go.
So here's what Dan has to say about it. Oh, there you go. People want to see the can. There you go. You get one image because Dan Murphy's isn't loading. 1.2 standard drinks, 4% alcohol by volume. How I got to finish my beer before I pour the glass.
We love playing music and drinking beer, the two together like jam and pikelets. You wouldn't trust us to brew the stuff, though. That's why we've teamed up with our mates at Green Beacon to bring something special to wrap your laughing gear around. R.I.P.
I don't get the RIP, but
Me neither.
oh. And it's just telling us what pale ales are known for. A more flavoursome beer with a balanced hop and malt characteristic. Yes. And we got
There's not a lot of aroma. Did you get that? Not a lot of aroma?
Yeah, I did. Off the fresh crack. I love.
Must be an old crack.
Yeah, the fresh crack smells pretty good.
Oh, that's a different taste.
Oh, I'm going to get this shit everywhere. Oh, man.
It's not real fruity for like a hazy pale, but it's very nice. I like it. If I brewed a beer like that, I'd be brewing it every week.
Sorry, I'm going to
very little bitter.
Got to clean my mess up. Oh, man. What have I done? What have I done here? All right, let's give this a go.
Green Beacon.
Oh, it's very watered down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's definitely a session beer, and it is only 4%. But like I said, if I could brew that,
Not many reviews on the Dan's. Anyway, I'll just leave that picture there while we sip away.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like if it's going to be, to me, it should be a little bit more fruity.
Yeah, it's like a very watered down hazy.
Well, it is a hazy pale, but not like an IPA. Like a hazy, just pale ale.
Yeah, but even craft beers, hazy craft beers are very...
A little bit more fruity than that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No information on the can. Another Asahi Beverages. Yeah. I don't know.
Is it Asahi again?
Yeah. Yeah. Cornering the market. Cornering the market, the bastards. Well, I was wrong because I thought that last week's Four Pines was at the bottom of the list, but I think this one's just hit the all-time low.
I think what's the word? It
Lacks.
disappoints.
It's lacking.
Yeah.
What was the price? Did they
Betty
give us? They
Ray's.
didn't give us the price, did they? No.
No, it's probably about $8 a can though. That's about normal.
Yeah.
$3.75. You see at the top there, they call it Betty Hayes, not Betty Ray's.
It's Betty Ray's Betty Hayes. It's
Oh, right.
Betty Ray's
Ray's.
Betty Hayes Hazy Pale. That's too many names. But we can go to Untapped and we can see what the lovely people over there are also saying about it. Here we go. Get out of
Rid of
here.
all the ads.
Jesus. Oh, come on, man. Don't do me like that.
Just hit the arrow that sends them to the left.
Yeah, you think that works? No.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Lame. So this person is drinking this beer and they gave it a 3 and
3.25.
a bit star.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's some constructive criticism.
Meh.
I think that's AU. So they're in Australia. I think. Maybe not.
Not trying very hard, guys.
Yeah, particularly as it's a collab. I agree. Peter W. I agree. Now this guy just put up a picture, 3 stars. Tastes pretty damn good after all the recent dankness.
Darkness. Oh, yeah, dankness.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Does that mean they've been drinking lots of danky beers, or
Maybe they're a Great Northern.
gassy?
Great Northern.
Probably because it's more. It's not a really heavy drink. Might be why it feels gassy.
Okay.
I don't mind it. I like it, but it is wanting. It does leave you wanting for a bit more flavour.
Oh, so Betty Ray's, they must be a band.
Oh, okay.
So they collabed. All right.
Right, okay.
Great band paired with a meh beer. Small, light, passion, fruity vibes, and not much else. Yeah, and even that's a stretch.
It's only very light passion fruity vibes.
Very, very light.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad drink, but it's just, it just sort of leaves you wanting. After reading the name, like you read the name, and you think, "Oh, this is going to be juicy."
I thought we were in for a good experience. A lot of people just posting pictures.
Yeah, well, I didn't even get a good aroma. I do get a very, very, a little bit of aroma, but not much.
Yeah.
And the aroma is like what it tastes like as well. Okay.
Oh. Damo Morgan, wake up to yourself. Not bad. Decent hazy at a decent ABV. Try again.
He's obviously a big drinker.
Yeah, all right. Well, that concludes that lackluster episode of Spin That Wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Wheel of Fortune. I mean, beers.
That's it.
Guess how much a carton is?
$70. Oh, $85.99.
$6 a can. Get out of here.
How many cans? How many in
In
the can?
that-
Is that for 24?
Let's see if the price loads this time. Didn't want to load last time. No, it doesn't want to tell us.
I love the elevator music.
Thinking music.
What's that?
No, it's not telling us. I'm
So
guessing.
$6 a can.
Yep.
So if you times that by 24,
I think it's probably 16 cans.
yeah, I think that's a can. It should work out about a can of 24, $86. Carton of 24, but I would imagine Dan Murphy's would sell cartons of 24, but then they do with James Squires and stuff like that. So
Oh, it is 24. There you go. It loaded.
yeah,
There you go. 20.
wait, yeah, I haven't seen
Still
it.
$86. Come on. Hey, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't, but you might like it. So it's.
Yeah. Oh, I do like it.
I mean,
But
I'm just talking to
pay
the.
$86 a carton.
I'm just talking to the general pub, the people out there in YouTube land. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. See what it does to you? Maybe I shouldn't like.
Maybe you should start drinking a keg a week because this one's obviously gone to your head.
Well, and mine's only 3.9%. This one's that extra 0.1%. Look what it's doing to you.
We might have to have
Well, we're on the subject of if you've finished.
Yeah, by all means.
So we had some boat identification earlier.
We have what now?
So I've got my barbecue fails again.
Oh.
So I love my barbecue fails. Okay, so just give me a minute.
Make sure that volume's not going to blow my head off.
Oh yeah, so I knocked the volume down.
Thank you.
Go full screen, and we'll hit play.
Thank you. All right. Oh, I've been a big.
There's some idiots. Looks like a lot of timber or something around. Whoa.
Oh, gosh.
Can you guys smell that?
What is the quality of this? So shit. That's because they're just old videos, I suppose. Idiot. Well, I've had a few of those barbecues while cooking sausages. You only had half a dozen snags on there by the look of it. Oh, no way. What's he got, a stool?
Fraud tune, not a cartoon. No shirt, tattoos, and some.
I'm glad you said it because I was like,
Yeah, the needle on the barbecue was all the way over.
Not towards me. You're an ultimate fail, Shane. Here's another fail.
Picture okay. Bit of fire.
Oh, what?
The smoke cloud's a bit harsh now.
Καίγεται στη λεωφόρο Μαραθώνος. Έχει λαμπαδιάσει.
That's when you know your barbecue's going wrong.
Holy crap. I smell that lighter food.
That's amazing.
Dang. There we go. So before I get on to my next bit of funnies, I've just got to go and grab the screen again. I don't know. Can you can see the screen okay? Right, so you can see here, what I brought up is just the kegging companion, the seal kit. So this kit has all the seals for a keg. So you can see you've got the big O-rings for the lids. And then you've got well, they just look the same. They might be probably the O-rings for the tubes, like for the gas tube and for the outlet tube for the beer. I'm not sure what the nylon. Don't think I've ever used them. Anyway, what I'm getting at is I've just had a mental blank. But your main disconnects here. I don't know how many people, or is it just me, but I seem to be replacing these quite regularly. Generally you can feel like if the disconnect goes on really hard, then there's something wrong with the O-ring. So I replace them quite regularly without a problem. And I can also feel, you can feel little bird bits on there. Like how many times have you replaced an O-ring on the ball lock? Can't hear you. Oh, we've lost Chris. I can't hear him. Derry just doesn't want to talk to me. Well, I'll keep talking while he's figuring that out. But anyway, I seem to replace them a hell of a lot, and I don't understand why. But anyway, this here, I'm just going through. This is inside of your ball lock. You'll see these ones. Hopefully you can see my mouse. I'm not sure if you can, but hopefully you can see my mouse. These here, I don't think I've ever replaced any in 4 years. These here, probably getting close after about 4 years. These I've just not replaced at all, or these. But these ones are replaced all the time. Now the pressure sensor, like your pressure switches, I think the grey ones are rated at about, can't actually remember, but they're pretty high. But I've had to replace them once. And I didn't even know they were in the kit. And I have the kit, but so that's these ones down the side here. And all these other ones are for the disconnects. So, yeah, my question basically was, do people know to change these? Check them. Like I check them every time I keg a beer and quite regularly. I'm checking them and replacing them, all the time. The other thing I did. So anyway, so anyway, oh, really? Yeah. So I was just bringing it up because I use this all the time. Didn't know if other people used it, but I use it all the time, and I still have the same bloody problem. And yeah, so the only thing I I don't know. My only coincidence, they're not bagging out uh Keg King, Keg Land, sorry, Keg Land by any means, is the only time I seem to have the problem is when I changed over to there. Where's that elevator music, Chris? It should be keys and parts. Start kits, spare parts. When I changed over to I'm actually looking for the little plastic ones. Yeah, so I'm basically looking for. Where do they not do them anymore? Yeah, these here. Can you see here? Since I started using those is when I started having the problem. Yeah, so why don't they come up? Disconnect some posts. Yeah, since I started using these is when I started having the problem. I don't know what it is. I keep them lubed up as well. They seem to go on fine. Just a coincidence. But that's the only thing I've got. Yeah, as to why. But apart from that, I use a hell of a lot of these. I've used a couple of the pressure release valves, rubbers. Um, Generally, yeah, in the fermenter, not in the keg, but in the fermenters. Probably because they're being cleaned and stuff all the time, and they get, I don't know, mm, sodium percarbonate. That's what I use, which is yeah, which is yeah. Well, I use that lube all the time, every time. Every time I keg, a lot of the time when I put them on the fermenters and stuff like that, I use that. Yeah, in the actual ball disconnect. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they get jammed up. Yeah, that's what would be that's what would be causing. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up. So, uh, yeah. Well, I'm about you're not that far behind me. Probably 12 months behind me as far as brewing it. Yeah. Well, I'm batching. Well, I'm brewing once a week, and then I'm kegging once a week, and I'm kegging 2 kegs every time. You're doing a single batch once or twice a month, kegging once or twice a month and drinking it 6 months down the track. Exaggerating a little bit, but anyway. All right, for me to finish off tonight, I have one more, and this is to do with cooking. I'm going to turn the volume down. This is just my little cooking fails.
Which one? Which?
Oh, yeah.
So here you go. You ready?
I'm blind. I can't see. That was impressive. Look at that. What would make that bloody split like that? Yep, that's just an amateur.
No use.
Oh, that's gotta suck. I've never had that happen before. No, I don't break the fast at any time. Here we go, a nice lobster.
Some pulled pork.
That doesn't look like it bounced like not a pulled pork.
I tried to make tzatziki.
The blender. Oh.
Being concentrated through the glass straight into the food.
This one I've seen before. I mean, that must be hot.
Take a strawberry, put it in an egg slicer.
Oh, that's a good egg slicer.
Okay. Load up this thing. The bunch of oranges. How many can I fit in there? Jam it in. Jam it in.
This guy's a
Jam
clown.
it in. 3 oranges, baby.
He's got more coming out the back end of it than the front. I've done that before. You're in trouble, boy.
We have chicken Alfredo.
30-second rule. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, I've had a busy week, so I haven't had a lot of time. I was going to do some other stuff, but it was like, I mean, the last lot of stuff we saw, I only sort of finished about 8 o'clock. I've been pretty busy trying to get stuff done. Boats. We got to look at some funny barbecues. Yeah, Betty Ray. Actually, I think the Betty Ray's playing on Triple J. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When you said it was a band, I thought, oh yeah, I think I've heard of them. Well, let's see if we can find them. Probably not.
There's no better way of promoting.
You got them? Can't say I've heard it. Well, it's not as if we're monetized. Not gonna lose anything. There you go. Mm. Lovely bunch of people. Yeah, the music's much better than the beer, I'm sure. Still only 4%. Here, here. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Have a good week.